Hi there, welcome to KwikTactiX. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to create your first session plan. We'll start by taking a look at creating folders in your library. Then we'll look at using the session builder to create a new session plan. I'll then show you what session plan templates are and how you use them. After that, we'll create some content by adding images, videos and text. Then we'll look into styling the session plan with the theme editor. And finally, we'll finish off by saving, editing and sharing a session plan document. Before you start, there's a couple of prereqs you need to have. First, you need to have an image saved in your image library to add to the session plan. Second, it will be ideal if you've also added a video to your catalog. If not, don't worry, we can work around it. Okay, let's start by loading the session manager up, if it's not already open. The first thing we want to do is create a tutorial folder, so we know where our sample session plan will be saved to. If you are using the personal edition, then you can create a folder in My Quick Drive Sessions. And if you're using the Academy edition, then you can create the tutorial folder on your home drive. Locate the top level drive, where you want to create the folder and click it. When it's highlighted, you can either click the top menu button, New Subfolder, or right-click it and select New Subfolder. A new dialog window will appear, asking for a folder name. Type in Tutorials, and click OK. You should now see a new folder called Tutorials. Go ahead and click it, so it's active. Now we're ready to start creating our session plan. On the top menu, click New Session Plan to bring up the session builder. The first thing the builder needs to know is what template you will be using to create the session plan. At the time of this tutorial, there are 12 to choose from. 6 portrait and 6 landscape. A template is a building block for the document. It has one header container, media containers for images and videos, and text containers for content. In the text container, you can add text, images and videos. To switch template types, you can use the drop-down list here. Notice that the templates change when you switch menus. For this tutorial, we're going to create a portrait session plan with 3 media containers. Okay, make sure you have the portrait template selected, then click Template 2. The session builder will now create a blank document with the template you selected. Let's quickly go through the user interface. The builder comprises of 3 main areas. These are the action menu, which contains the page numbers on the left, the function buttons in the middle, and the exit button on the right. Then we have the formatting tools that have document-specific functions, which we'll be using later. And finally, we have the document editing area, where we edit our session plan. Now let's look at the session plan itself. As I mentioned earlier, the template you selected has 3 types of containers where you place your content. The header container is where you add header-specific text and logo images. Notice that your default cloud logo has been added automatically, and if you are using the Academy edition, then you'll see the Academy logo has been added. And if you wanted to use a different logo, then you can change this by clicking the image. Next we have the media containers, where we can add images from our image library and videos from our video catalog. And the last type is the text containers, where you can add text, tables, links, images and videos. Now you have a basic understanding of how a session document is made up. Let's go ahead and add some content to the containers. First, we'll give the session plan a title. Click the header title text box and type in, My First Session Plan. Now let's add an image and video to the media containers. Move your mouse over the topmost media container. Notice 3 action buttons appear in the top left corner. From left to right, these are Delete, Add Image, and Add Video. If you had an image or video in this container, then you can use the Delete Action button to clear it. As we want to add an image, let's go ahead and click the Image Action button. You should now see the Image Manager window appear, which is a cut-down version of the Image Library app. Navigate to an image on your library that you want to add, and double-click it. Or click the image once, and press the Choose Action button. The window will disappear, and you should see the selected image placed into the media container. Now move your mouse to the next media container, and click the Add Video Action button. You should now see the video catalog window appear. This time, navigate to a video you want to add, and double-click it. Or click the video, and press the Choose button on the Action menu. Again, the window will disappear, but this time, you should see that the video has been added to the container. Now let's add some text to our session plan. It's important to know that there are 2 types of text elements. The first is a text box, which you will see in the header and on titles, and the second type is a text area. which you see in the section notes. And these are elements in text containers, where you can place text, images, tables, links and videos. Let's add a title, then add some text to the section notes element. Click on the Title 1 text box and type in my title. Notice that the formatting tools get enabled when you click on any text container. Now click on the section area below the title so the cursor is flashing. However, this time, instead of adding text, let's add an image. Move your mouse to the formatting tools and click on the image icon. The image manager window will appear again. So navigate to another image and double-click it. Notice that the image is now placed perfectly in the text area. If you need to, you can adjust the image easily by clicking and dragging any of the handles. However, we recommend to use the bottom right handle only to adjust its size and position. You can also delete any video or image by clicking the trash can that appears when you hover over the element. Finally, let's add some text to the section notes where the video is. See how easy it is to create your session plan. The last thing I want to do is alter the style of my session plan using the theme editor, which is a built-in component that allows you to modify the way your session plan looks. You can save themes out and load them up, and you can also set a default theme that your new documents will automatically apply. Let's go ahead and change the style of the image containers, then change the way the titles look, and set a theme color. Start by clicking the Theme Editor button on the top menu, which makes the editor slide in from the left. You will see, from top to bottom, the settings you can change. Go ahead and change the media style to 7, which makes media containers rounded with a shadow. Now set the title style to 8, which gives the session plan a whole new look. Finally, I'm going to change my color scheme to orange. I highly recommend you check out the tutorial, which teaches you all about themes. Okay, we have a simple session plan that we've styled now. Let's go ahead and save it. When you save your session plan, you can save it to any folder in your sessions library. Click Save Session Plan on the top menu to bring up the Save Session window. Now navigate to the Tutorials folder we created earlier, if it's not already selected. Then in the file name input box, type My First Session Plan. And click Save. You will now see a progress indicator bar appear. When it finishes, click the Exit Session Builder button to return to the Session Manager. Notice that the session plan has been saved here. Double-click it to open the session plan in View mode. Or right-click it and select View. When the document opens, notice that you can click the images and play the videos. Click the X button to return back to the Session Manager. To edit session plans, all you need to do is click the document you want to edit. Then click Edit on the top menu. Or right-click the document and select Edit. And to share the document, or just view it in web mode, click the Share button on the top menu, or right-click the document and select Share. You will see a Share window appear. Click any of the social buttons to share the plan on that platform. Or copy the link generated and paste it into a web page. This is the live link to your session plan. So whenever you update your document, the link will always show the latest version. And finally, to download a PDF file of your session plan, you can either click the PDF icon on the web page, or highlight the document in the Session Manager and click Download PDF. That's it, you should now have a good starting point to create your awesome session plans.